Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to episode 5 now of the From the Ashes DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance. In the last episode we built ourselves a trader, which was really nice, and then we spent the rest of the episode going around trying to find good stock and grain and charcoal and marble and all that lovely stuff to go ahead and allow us to start improving other buildings. You guys also gave me some great advice in the comments down below. You were telling me where I should get my grain, livestock and charcoal from. You were telling me what buildings I should build, and I really do appreciate that, so thank you guys very much. You also told me about this merchant in Rattay. He used to be the merchant of Skalitz, and we're going to go ahead and pick him up right now if he wants to come and be a merchant for us at I keep on mispronouncing this. You guys are trying to tell me how to pronounce it, but what I vote for that we actually change the name of the city completely. So down below, let me know what you guys think we should rename our village to. I mean, I'm sure Sir Divish won't mind too much if we change the name of it. Someone suggested like Fish Town or something, so let's just get some ideas down below in the comments and let's see what you guys can come up with, because I think that'd be kind of a nice little thing to do. If you guys name it, you know, maybe something to do with the channel would be awesome, and we'll see what you guys come up with.
I could use some help in Privislavitz. I'm in charge of renewing the village, and they tell me you can read, write and do sums.
Aye. But first this water carrying job has to be settled. I can't go anywhere until then.
Okay, what do you need me to do? What water carrying job? Do I have a mission for you or something? Wait, what?
Goodbye.
What water carrying job? Do I have a mission to do? I'll do your job if you want me to.
How does like... Did you find out?
What water carrying job? I'm really confused. I don't have a mission for him or anything, do I? We got a quest log. No, weed supplier, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no. How weird. I have no idea then. I guess it's another mission I have to do to actually get him. But yeah, I have no idea. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments. That's fine. We will go and get some charcoal now for the camp from Ginger. Ginger will hopefully provide us with an extra bit of stuff. We're heading up to here now. Yeah, we're heading up to there. So we'll go to this inn first. You guys are also telling me that there's an innkeeper around here somewhere I can pick up. But I don't think we'll be... Well, maybe we'll do that this episode. And I can just quickly look at your comments again to find out where I need to get him, because we do have, I did sell all my gear off camera, so we have about 15 grand in our pocket right now, which is pretty goddamn nice, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely will take that. What is this inn called as well? Lodging, the Inner Glade. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can get an innkeeper here once we build our inn. I think that's what you guys were telling me, so that's not going to be too bad if we can pick that up. But yeah, let's head our way off to find Ginger and get ourselves a nice little deal. And then we'll go up to Erzitz, where the mad priest lives, and then we will pick up the grain there. And then the livestock, I think I was told to get it from Sasau, as it's cheap and quite good quality. So I think that's going to be our plan. And that way, at least we have supplies coming in from all over the country rather than just from one place. Because if we were to, say, get our grain, livestock, and charcoal from around Sasau, and something was to happen to Sasau, that would leave us in quite a predicament. So I think it's a good idea that we are kind of spreading our load across Bohemia. Oh, we're just down here, actually. I just went past them. Oh, Ginger, you owe me a favour for getting you off the hook. So, yeah, let's give me some cheap stuff, please. Hopefully he'll be able to put in a good word for me. Also, you guys were absolutely hating so much on my over jacket. You guys just hate it so much. I was like, what's so wrong with it? What one is it? I don't think I even have it on. Was it this one? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what one it was. But yeah, you guys were hating it. Not this one I've got on right now, but the one which goes over the armor. You guys were not a fan, I'll tell you that. A brand. Also, I was trying to look for... is this the right one? Yeah, charcoal from Ginger's charcoal burner friends. Yeah, I was trying
that a knight such as you
to find where Franz and Fritz were, but I honestly couldn't find them. The last time I saw them, I'm pretty sure they were at the Sasau Inn, and I couldn't find them. So again, if you guys know where they are, do let me know in the comments.
I'd like to buy charcoal from you.
Of course, Henry. Anything for you.
Oh, what a nice dude.
More than you think.
How much charcoal could you possibly need?
5 bags. On a regular basis.
Haven't you noticed winter is over?
There's a new forge in Privislavitz, and I need to supply it with charcoal, seeing as how I'm the bailiff.
Well, there's not one yet, but we might as well pick this up.
Never. Congratulations.
It's not a bed of roses, but thanks.
All right, but we can't let you have that amount for nothing, even if you did help us with Ginger.
Don't worry, I wouldn't expect that.
How are you going to haul the charcoal?
I've got a merchant of my own. He'll come here regularly with a wagon to pick it up. You just have to load it for him.
As you wish. About the price,
You're gonna give me a good price, my dude? 180? Oh yeah, definitely. That's cheap as chips.
all right, we'll send the first load as soon as your wagon... God.
Considering how expensive the marble was, the marble was like free, or I keep on calling it marble, the stonework was like 3k, so everything else seems pretty cheap. Okay, so we've done this now, and now I guess we head up to Uzitz, and we pick up the rest of the grain, and then we have grain charcoal. We don't have livestock, so we won't be able to build a bakery or a butcher. And you guys again were telling me that I can only build one of these things. You're saying I should build a guardhouse instead of a stable, and I think I'm going to build the armor instead of a weaponsmith because we get some cool armor. And I also kind of like the idea of getting Otto to be my armor smith. I know I have to probably do another quest to get him there, but you know, Otto is a renowned armor smith, so getting him to come work in our city and our village will be pretty amazing. Hello, Mr. Bailiff.
God save. What?
I want to buy some
I'd like
grain
to buy some grain.
for my village.
Grain? What do you want grain for?
I'm responsible for the
my own
rebuilding of
business.
Pribyslavitz.
I heard some talk about that. I suppose I can sell you part of the crop. How many bushels do you want?
I'll need fodder for horses, at least 10 strong animals, and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake for the whole village.
That's quite a lot. It won't be cheap.
Well, even though it's for Sir Divish's village.
Aye. Unless he sets the allocations himself. I have to make up for any differences in supplies. And you'll have to pay for that. Have you got someone to transport it?
I've got a merchant to take care of it.
Fair enough. Here's my offer.
160? I was expecting something a lot more than that when he was saying, "Oh, it's going to be
Right.
expensive." So nice, we've done it nice. Cool. So we've now we've got our grain, we've got our charcoal, we've got our we haven't got livestock. I think livestock's the only one we don't have. Yeah, we don't have livestock, and I still have what? So I can get it from Sasau, I can get it from Ratay, or I can get it from here. Again, I think you guys were telling me to get it from Sasau just because it's quite cheap and good quality. I heard so. Let's go to our village. We'll return, have a nice little nap, and then we will build these buildings. We have a ton of buildings to build. We can build the tavern now. I might end up building the guardhouse. I guess we'll see though. So we have now arrived back here at the stretch of dawn, or the stretch of nighttime. Actually, I might just sleep here whilst we're here in the camp, because there's always beds here, right, to nap on. Yeah, we can sleep here. I'll take an eat. I'll sleep until morning, and then we'll get to work. I think that seems like a good plan. So I don't know what else to build once we build the tavern. As I said, like probably maybe a guardhouse would be cool because you can upgrade the guardhouse quite nicely. But maybe we'll just literally spend all our time increasing the tavern itself and just making it the best tavern possible. We'll obviously head out as well to go and get the what's he called, the innkeeper from the Glade Place, and I might just quickly Google off camera how to get that merchant from Ratay. Because I assume it's a quest we need to do for him, and obviously we just have not done that yet. So that'll push us to like 100 energy. We'll sleep. We'll get a good 12 hours sleep. That's not bad whatsoever. I'll take that 12 hours sleep, making us nice and refreshed. I think we have some food. We have some dried mushrooms or something on us as well, so we can just eat that after we wake up. Seems like a solid plan. I also want to say a massive thank you to all the likes and comments on this series. It really does mean so much that you guys are enjoying this. This has been one of my favorite games to play and probably one of my most popular long-term series I've ever done. So yeah, I just really appreciate it that you guys are enjoying it and, you know, supporting these daily updates and daily uploads. It really is awesome. We'll eat from a pot again. Hopefully it won't take 10 years to load like it did last time. And there we go. We'll get back on our horse.
My carrots and radishes are coming along nicely.
That's good that your carrots and radishes are coming along nicely. Oh, we also have a decision to make as well as we govern the people. So let's do that as well whilst we're up here. See what is going on in the village right now. We will be the judge, jury, and executioner.
matter here?
This bitch here tried to kill me. Have her clapped in the stocks where she belongs.
That's not true, Master Bailiff, sir. He got drunk, like he always does, and ate who knows what kind of slop somewhere.
You know very well what it was what poisoned me. You're trying to get rid of me and don't think I don't know it.
Enough. One at a time. Tell me what happened. What makes you think she tried to poison you?
She hates me. She wants to put me in the ground and then take the farm. I can see it in her eyes. She's just wishing for the day I'm dead. But she'll never see it, because I'll throw her out on her ear.
Throw me out? From my own home? You useless ale-swilling pig. Have you forgotten who got you a roof over your head?
Just look at her, sir. You can see for yourself what a harpy she is. I came home after 1 or 2 ales at the tavern.
That does not sound true.
Left on the table for me and went to bed. And in the morning, I woke up with my guts in agony. My head was on fire. I thought my last hour had come. If it wasn't for the old herb woman, she'd already have me in the ground.
Have you forgotten the part about battering me and throwing up in the doorway?
Shut your mouth, you whore.
Doesn't sound like a very
Quiet.
good relationship.
Good wife, tell me your side of the story.
Sir, that beast is good for nothing but drinking away my dowry with his cronies. If he puts his hand to a flail at all, it's only to beat me with it. We were thrown out of the farm near Ledechko that I got as a dowry, because this fool let it go to ruin and got us into debt too.
They threw us out because you wouldn't back me up to the bailiff.
Because I couldn't hold my head up if I lied to cover your useless arse.
That's got nothing to do with you poisoning me.
He boozes from morning till night and beats me. Says I don't take good enough care of him. And all he does is sit on his ass expecting me to run around cooking and cleaning for him. And now he wants to drive me out of the village, saying I tried to kill him. What would I do then?
Tell me about how you were poisoned, as you claim.
I came home, and there was a bowl of cabbage soup and a pitcher of wine on the table. So I had it and went to bed. I woke up in the early hours and had to run to the outhouse. Spewing from both ends I was. I was burning up so much you could light a torch off me. And this witch here laughing up her sleeve. She wouldn't even call the herb woman for me.
If I had to call the herb woman every time you get boozed up, she might as well move in with us.
When I was writhing in agony on the ground, I heard her say clear as day, "Ha! You got what was coming to you."
Is that true?
No, he's lying.
What do you think happened, good wife?
Nothing what hasn't been 100 times before. He was crooked as a bishop again, and I could already hear him in the courtyard, retching and spewing. I had his supper waiting on the table, because otherwise there'd be hell to pay. Only there's no pleasing the pig. Where's the meat? And what have you. And when I told him God's honest truth, that there's no meat, 'cause he drank all our money away, he laid into me like a madman.
1 slap was all you got. What was less than you deserved for your evil tongue?
I ran off and hid in the barn till he'd calmed down. When I could hear him snoring like a pig, I came inside again. After a while he started throwing up and he was spewing till dawn. Who knows what he ate when...
And what about the herb woman?
I went for her in the end. 3 groschen I had to give her for some wormwood potion. I could have done that myself for nothing. And then...
Okay, I've heard enough. It doesn't seem like this is the healthiest of relationships, but farmer, you're a brute. Woman, you are banished for trying to poison your whole thing. Nothing happened here. It's your own affair. I kind of feel like it's their own, but he's also kind of a dick.
You, farmer, won't touch another drop of booze, or I'll leave you in the stocks to dry out. And if you raise your hand to your wife again, I'll take a bludgeon to you.
But a drink or two?
No buts. There'll be no half measures with you.
Yeah, I mean, he seems a bit lazy as well, so I don't want to be super social justice warrior and side with the women, but I kind of feel like, you know, I want him to do work and improve a village, and whilst he's not sober and whilst he's drinking and being lazy, he's not going to improve the village. So that was kind of my thinking. I wasn't just being a super social justice warrior. Before I get the comments saying I was, But yeah, he doesn't sound like a very nice person anyway. But yeah, let's go and get these buildings over. You ready, Master Locator, to get this show on the road? So I have 2,000 groshens in the thing, and I have 15,000 in my purse. So let's go ahead, and if we can find them, throw them over into, have I mislaid them? Where are they? There they are. So we'll probably put like, I don't know, like that much in. Probably be plenty. So it leaves us with 3k left. If we need to buy anything, we have 15k in there. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get this tavern up and running. Oh, poor dude as well. Considering I've just banned him from drinking alcohol, now he's gonna not be able to. Drink at the new camp which we open. Also, our trader is rinsing us cash-wise. Look at that. It's costing us 290. My God. Oh, it's probably to do with all the grain and stuff coming in, right? Maybe. Most likely. How many people do we have here as well? We have 27. And we're getting close to 40. That's not bad. And we can see our tavern there with all our resources, our grain, our charcoal, our marble. I don't know why I keep on calling it marble. I'm just an idiot. Stone. So let's go ahead and where is it? Where is my glorious tavern? We've already got the trader. Yeah, I don't know why the trader. I mean, maybe having a merchant would be very, very good. Oh yeah, it's the grain and the charcoal we're getting. So maybe we didn't need to get the charcoal right away. But yeah, we want to build the tavern. We already have the grain and the stone for it. So let's go ahead and build this bad boy.
There's work to be done.
And this should actually start giving us... Where the hell did you go? Master Locator? There you are, good. Yeah, let's go. So this should actually start giving us some income. Definitely reducing the cost of the strain we're feeling. Yeah, maybe I should have waited on the charcoal until we actually have the forge up and running. But it's not the end of the world, honestly. And this tavern should definitely help us out a ton with just income generally. And we'll probably spend money on upgrading it as well whenever we can.
We're going to build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
Because it's the real money maker.
I'll just quickly check again.
Everything is in order.
Let's get to work.
Let's get this bad boy built. Oh, and it's also enough housing. Does this boost us up to 40? Everyone's looking like they're having one hell of a time. Well, the tavern is pretty big as well. Look at that. That's not bad. Food, grain, lots of money. It's not a bad tavern whatsoever. Some rooms for people to sleep and stuff. Well, it's nighttime as well, which, as you guys know, is, oh my God, I can't see anything. Look at this tavern. Everyone's having a wonderful time. Perfect. With lots of people here. So we're going to need to go and get the innkeep at some point, for sure. We'll probably head down as we go down to Sasau to get some livestock in. I mean, what else can we even build? We can go back and take a look at the rat house and see what else we can even build with our money. Because I can't imagine we have a ton of cash left. But this should hopefully have made it so that we're now at least making some money again. Well, not making, but our overall costs are a lot less. Yeah, so now we're basically breaking even now, which is decent. The fact that we're not losing any money is great, and we also have 7,000 groshens there now. The town, so the village is looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So we don't want to improve the rat house yet because it obviously just costs more. Yeah, it just costs more money. Churches we're not looking at yet. Does anything give us money? I don't think so. I think it just all costs us cash, which we can all ignore. So we probably want to, I mean, we could definitely think about building this, because this would obviously start getting us money as well. Because it generates, just generates cash, basically. So we could just build this now, like, we definitely could. We could also obviously build a butchery or a bakery, just one or the other, right? We don't want to build a stable, we want to build the guardhouse, right? Yeah, we want to build the guardhouse, which we need a forge for first. We've already obviously built the trader. Can we improve the trader at all? No, not yet. But can we improve the tavern? Yeah, we can improve the tavern, which I guess we will do. It's all pretty cheap, so let's go ahead and just improve.
There's work to be done.
Come on, there's no rest for the wicked, Master Locator.
I want to build, but we mustn't waste any time.
We can't build in the dark.
Oh,
Can't
why not?
hammer a nail if you can't even see part. I applaud your fervor, but you'd be better off getting a good night's sleep.
I suppose so.
Okay. We'll go and take a little nap. Is there anywhere in here that we can sleep, or is it all just... Hello, milady. I guess we'll sleep on here, right? whilst we're chilling until morning. I mean, it gets us some good sleep as well. So yeah, I think we'll definitely improve the tavern because it seems to be like the real money maker. Oh, our energy's too high. Oh, so our energy's at 100. So I guess we will just wait till like 4 o'clock and then we'll sleep the rest of the time, just to get our energy back up. Seems like a good enough plan. So after upgrading this, I doubt we'll have enough to build that forge, but I do want to go and see... I do want to go see the dude at the Glade Inn that we were at earlier, see if he wants to come out, and then I'll probably go off and Google how to get the merchant from Rete to join, because obviously he'll provide us with more money to the trader, or at least reduce the amount it's costing us. Our energy's like at 100 already. Our nourishment's not great. We'll sleep till 8 o'clock. Yeah, we definitely need to try and get some beds in this rat house because, you know, me and the Master Locator are sleeping on goddamn benches, which can't be good, surely, for our backs. You know, we're hard at work all day, and we just want a good, nice bed to come and sleep in, and it's just not the case, is it? Okay, cool, that should be enough. It should be light time now. We can probably turn off our torch as well. It's annoying that I have to keep on clicking it. Like, I swear I could have just double-clicked one and it would do it, but maybe I have to have it equipped. Let's have a look. So let's equip the torch really quickly. Okay, no, it just pulls out my sword. And even just pressing it pulls out my sword, yeah. So I honestly don't know how we do it, because it's annoying having to go to the screen every single time. Also have a nice little breakfast here by the pot. The same old, you must get sick of eating the same old grot every single day. Okay, Master Locator, time to get building. Let's improve this tavern and make it into the glorious tavern it deserves to be. I mean, we could build the forge right now. We technically have enough, but we're running a little bit skimp.
There's work to be done.
So we'll probably just do both of these, because why not? Because this should give us dice games, and that, you know, overall we should be making like 300-400 groshens a day, which isn't too bad. You know, it's not going to pay for anything, but you know, we're still going to have to go on errands and kill bandits and stuff. But overall, it's going to, you know, stop making us losing gold, which is really important. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this tavern improved and ready to go.
Indeed.
Yes, of course, let's go.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
Nice, let's do this. Nice, there we have it, our first little upgrade for our tavern. That's perfect. Hopefully that will provide us with a little bit more income. And now let's go ahead and stick on the next upgrade. I think we'll just about have enough for it, and then we'll go searching off hopefully for a new innkeeper, which again will help just kind of emphasize the fact that we need to make as much money as possible from that. So yeah, we're now actually making 155 gold. Perfect. We're turning a profit, especially now that our village is also, you know, at capacity. We've got 40 people here living and working on the land, not paying taxes, but they're still here doing a great job, so I won't be too upset there. So let's go back to the tavern. Perfect, and then I guess to upgrade too. So yeah, we made a brewery, which gives us an extra 300. The next will be dice games, which only cost us 1,000 gold, and will give us an extra 200 gold every single day. Again, so that's pretty decent, I think, for that much money. And then how much money do we have left? Then well, we're going to be pretty broke, honestly. We're going to need to go out and do some stuff to get back up our coin. But I think we've definitely made great improvements to the village in this episode already. And then if we can just acquire a few people, that would be perfect. I tried to look for the carrier quest to get that merchant over here. And it was the, I think it's called the, what is it called? water and night pots carrier quest. I have no idea. I tried Googling it. I tried looking for guides, and there was just nothing better. So I have no idea who to even get it from. I'm not sure if he was supposed to give it to me and just didn't. But you guys will let me know in the comments. I'm sure of it. But yeah, it would be nice to go ahead and
I'll just quickly
get
check
him
again.
working.
We have
'cause
everything we need.
our merchant, our trade house is costing us
We've
obviously a
still
lot
got
of
the
cash.
means. We'll get stuck in then.
God, we would have been making so much money if we decided to build this tavern first, instead of everything else. Nice, we got a thriving tavern. Game saved. God damn, it's nighttime again. Who cares about the nighttime? Get this torch on the go. Look at it go. The tavern is glorious. So that's probably going to be everything we can do right now, honestly. We'll go and take a nice little nap, probably. And then we'll head out in the morning to go to the inn. I think that'll be our best bet after we just obviously wash ourselves off a little bit. Clean up our armor. But yeah, if we take a look at our cash, how much do we have left there? We only have 2,700 groschens left in there. And yeah, but we are making 300 gold every single day, so I guess that can't be too bad. Yeah, so what else do we want to build next? So as you can see, the village is looking pretty nice now. So we've already got a rat house. We don't want to build the upgraded one quite yet, as it's probably not going to be, yeah, it's not going to give us anything really worthwhile. You know, for 9 grand. The church, obviously, we need to build that at some point. I think our next priority is probably the forge. Because if we get an armor smith there, then we will be making, you know, a bit more money, which would be nice. So we need about 10 grand for the armor smith by the looks of it. And then I guess maybe building a bakery or a butchery. I just don't know what one to get. I guess we could just do the bakery because, yeah, maybe we'll just do a bakery because we are already getting grain. And that way it means we don't have to get livestock if we don't want to, or at least right away. So I don't know. I'm going to leave this up to you. What should we build, a bakery or a butchery? And I guess it doesn't really matter. It looks like the butcher, this gives me more money overall. Provides meat, oh, this provides meat for the tavern, meaning the tavern makes more money. Maybe the butcher is probably worth more, right? And then obviously we're going to build the guardhouse at some point. And then we can't improve this anymore. Yeah, we'll get meat banquets at some point. And thirsty soldiers. So once we build a guardhouse and a butcher, that'll give us loads of money there. We've already got bridge and roads done. The beasts of burden, I don't know what that's all about. The beehives are done. But again, we actually get 80 gold for the honey. I guess it's not too bad. Okay, cool. So we've got everything that we kind of the ideas we want to do. That's perfect. And as I said, we only have actually have an okay amount of money. Looking at it, we are making money as well every single turn. Like every single day we are away, we're making like 400, 500 groschens. So that's not too bad, honestly. But we'll have a nice little nap and pass the time by just so until it's daytime, and then we'll go to the tavern and we will try our best to pick up the new innkeeper. I know you can also get a maiden or a mead maiden. I don't even know what they're called. Like an in-house, the person who serves all the alcohol. We can pick up one of them as well, which again I guess helps give us a little bit more money. Getting these professionals to come in and do these jobs is probably the best plan. But this should be enough, honestly. How's our food looking as well? We good on food? Nourishment? Yeah, we could eat. We could have some breakfast before we drive out. Apparently we can't. I know for a fact though there is one out here. It's still just still a little bit dark outside, but that's fine. We'll be fast traveling anyway, so it won't be too bad. So let's get on our mount and we'll head to the Glade Inn, which is all the way here. And we'll speak to the innkeeper here, see if he can hook us up with some stuff. He might give us a mission to do first. I imagine each of these characters, you need to do like a quest to get it. I know to get the armor smith, we have to do a quest. And I really want to get Otto in because he's quite a renowned armor smith. So I do want to get him in there. And if we run into any bandits, that's absolutely fine as well, because we need to get more money anyway. And I imagine most of the merchants and armor smiths back in Rattay and Sasau have got their money back as well, because I did sell them a lot of goods, and I think what tends to happen is they end up selling your goods a couple of days later. So if you end up selling them for cheap, they'll end up with more money later on. So it's kind of like a good investment to actually sell your gear off a little bit cheaper. Okay, cool, let's see. I mean, I doubt he's going to want to come willingly. He's got a nice little get up right here, but we'll see. We will speak to him and see what he has to say. Because if we can get him to come, that would be pretty goddamn cool. And we've had words with Andrew before as well, so...
My respects to you.
Hey, how's it going, my dude?
Wouldn't you like a change? We're rebuilding Pribyslavitz, and I could use you in the new tavern.
Are you mad? I got the best in the province, and no one to tell me what to do. Why on earth would I change that?
Isn't there any way you could be persuaded?
Not a chance.
Okay, well that's a no. I swear there was someone here that we could pick up. I think his name was Adam, maybe? So is there someone... Oh, Matthew! Oh, Matthew, how are you doing, my dude? It's been a long while. Do you want to come?
Here's your share.
Oh, here's my share for what? Oh, I'll take it.
My share of what? What the hell are you on about?
Well, that thing with Thomas, somehow his ring ended up with us.
Thomas? Who's he?
That bastard of a foreman at the mill in Edgecott, where you got us the job.
Are you out of your tiny mind? If anyone finds out you robbed him, we'll all be fucked.
Take it easy. It wasn't theft exactly. We all know he stole that ring himself. So if it comes out, he'll be in the shit too. He'll keep his mouth shut.
Jesus, yeah, but I need labourers,
Hey,
so...
I've got this thing going in Pribyslavitz, and there's plenty of problems, and, well, I could use a helping hand.
Sorry, Henry, old pal, but I'm up to my ears on my own problems. Maybe another time, when things get settled.
Are you for real? That's so snide. I want a bigger share. Oh, after all of that, Matthew, you won't even come and work for me. I have no respect for you.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, apparently there's someone called Adam here who is willing to come and be my innkeeper, but I can't see anyone called Adam here, so I guess not. Maybe it's the stableman? Are you called Adam? No, it's... Oh, Fritz, how you doing? Fritz won't want to come either.
I need a helping hand. I'm the bailiff of Pribyslavitz now, and...
Bailiff, eh? Well, your worship, I'd love...
None of them want to come.
I got a sheriff.
That's how it should be.
Did you get this?
Yeah?
Hmm.
God be with you.
Yeah, I have no idea where this guy is then, because they said talk to Adam. And maybe the innkeeper will know someone who would be likely to help out. Because obviously this isn't Adam. Do you need any supplies, a place to sleep, training?
Have you heard the latest?
One or two things. That wily fox is giving you the runaround, eh? Always one.
That sounds like admiration.
You've got to admit, he's pulled up a neat trick. To steal a castle from under someone's nose like that. That takes some doing.
You're not an easy man to figure out sometimes.
No, I'm as simple as they come. All I care about is profit, and it doesn't matter how you get it.
So I guess not him. That's fine. That's fine. We can look elsewhere. Well, we need to go pick up the livestock anyway to build our butchery, and we also need some money. I was just kind of hoping that we'd be able to get him in and to help out, but I guess not. Old whore? Jesus.
You waiting for someone?
Not anymore, young man. I was waiting for you. You look like a clever sort of fellow, and
Why? Do you know?
Now, handsome. There's an old grandad sitting in the alehouse there. Yesterday he made use of my services, and he said he'd pay me in the morning. Only now he pretends he doesn't know me. I want you to take the groschen.
And what do I get?
I'll give you half of what you get off him. It ain't a lot, but it's more than I've seen for quite a while.
Sure, let's go.
Good luck then.
We'll do this because we have. I guess we have. I was gonna say we have nothing better to do, but steal 20 groschens from. I mean, whatever. Actually, seems kind of lame. If we only get 10 groschens, I might as well just give her the 20 groschens and tell her to be gone. So where do we need to go now? I was really looking forward to getting him as my innkeeper. That's what people were telling me. That's what everything was saying, but I guess not. So yeah, what else do we have to do? We have to pick up the livestock from Sasau, and then it's just money. And then I want to try and get some more followers. Hold on, I'm gonna jump off really quickly and look at where I can get the rest of the followers from, because I do want to get more of them, and I really want to, you know, try and get these high quality people to come work at my establishment. So yeah, I'll go jump off and take a look, and I'll come back to you guys once we're on our way. Okay, so what the plan is right now is we're gonna go and pick up someone called Adam from Murate Inn, which is here, but I don't think he's here quite yet because it's the middle of the day. I doubt anyone is drinking here right now, but we'll come back later to do that. However, there is another mission I want to do. So apparently to pick up the merchant in Murate, we need to do a side quest for the bailiff, which we'll plan on doing. There's a horse, there it is. So we'll go talk to the bailiff of Murate right now, and we will get the quest off him. So if we can complete that quest, then we can hopefully get that merchant to come and join us, which will be perfect, because then I think he adds something like 75 groshens a day, which is quite a lot, so we want to get to him. Then hopefully by the time we've done that, it'll be night time, and then we can go pick up Adam for our innkeep. Then there's a few other people I want to go and talk to, which we will do a little bit later on. So yeah, let's talk to the bailiff, get this quest off of him. Also, apparently, we can just get Fritz and Matthew to come, but for some reason they didn't, so I guess we just didn't have some quests to do or something.
Like you've got a lot on your plate, Master Bailiff. Is work keeping you busy?
Busy? I've had so many visitors, I wouldn't wonder if the door fell off its hinges.
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the Scarlet's refugees to work. It's not that there's a shortage of jobs, the problem's sharing them out fairly.
I understand. Everyone has mouths to feed.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job the most, but you might be able to help, Henry.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can find out who's in the most need. And you can decide for yourself who'll do what. Will you help?
Oh yeah, sure, let's do this.
I'll do whatever I can.
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long. You know how the refugees are getting on, don't you? But ask around if you need to find out more.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers? Sounds simple enough. Is there a problem?
A little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Okay, well we can definitely do this.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me. And I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water?
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
Okay, okay.
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Jesus.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
Okay.
Is there anyone who can tell me more?
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. And young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
Perfect, so let's go speak to these dudes then and get this quest on the way so we can currently get this merchant to come and help us. Because as I said, the merchant adds a decent amount of money every single day to our trader, or it definitely will reduce our overall operating costs. So let's see where we actually have to go. I'll probably have to turn the quest on first, right? Because it probably won't be on. So I guess we'll just turn off supplies for now because we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Or we are, but not right away. So we'll talk to a merchant and then we'll talk to Alex to find out more information. To just get a better understanding of, I guess, who we are sending these people to go and trade for. So yeah, he's probably in his trading office, of course. And we'll find out about the cook. So no, we're nice. We're getting, you know, Scallett's people
Henry.
jobs and everything. This is
My
great.
God, what happened to you?
I look perfectly fine, thank you very much.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook. But I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Scallett's folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young, nimble.
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, it goes without saying.
I also heard that you need workers to carry,
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. Decent people.
But I need to know...
Enough. I won't have such...
Oh, what a rude dude. Okay, it's cool. So we've spoken to him now. Let's go speak to the other guy down here. And then hopefully that'll give us enough information to basically just pick these people off. So should be around here. Perfect. Hello, Alex.
Good God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
No, why does everyone keep on saying that? I look absolutely fine. Why does everyone keep saying that?
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
But what of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skillets, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
Well, who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
Thanks.
Cool, so we've got a few more missions now.
Take care.
To go ahead and do. That's perfect. So we can wait to go and obviously discuss them people or try and get Agnes to come and help out here. So I guess we'll go to the church because we have to wait a little bit of time anyway for him to gather all the Scallett's refugees in front of the rat house to make our decision. So I guess we will head over. And I also assume we shouldn't give the water carrier job to the merchant if we have the opportunity to, because we obviously want to take him for ourselves. So we want to avoid that if we can. Yeah, I doubt he's going to want to come and help us. Hello, Agnes.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Scallett's. Why'd you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis's housekeeper.
But I heard he fled and isn't coming back.
Don't pay any attention. They're just rumors. I'm still his housekeeper.
Father Francis no longer needs a housekeeper.
What? Don't tell me he's found a new one.
Well, I probably shouldn't tell you. I'm afraid that's just how it is.
But that's not like him. Somebody must have been putting ideas into his head. I'll have to go back and talk to him.
But he's not at St. James's.
No? Then where is he? And why does he have a new housekeeper there?
They're sending him away, somewhere to South Bohemia. I was told they've arranged all the help he needs there already.
But what will I do?
Work with a merchant, of course.
You away somewhere else, since you've been here your whole life.
That's true, but what will he do without me? Who will take care of him?
I'm sure
She seems a bit obsessed with him, a bit obsessed.
What about you? You could have a good life as Hagen's housekeeper.
Very well. I'll go and work for him then. God be with you.
Awesome, so we've gone ahead and got a cook there, that's perfect. Now we just need the 5 water carriers, or the 3 water carriers and the 2 poo cleaners. So now let's, make our way up to the tavern? Does it say? We just have to wait, right, until we... Oh, no, it's up to the rat house, even. And hopefully by the time we've waited long enough here, we can then... so I guess we'll wait like 2 hours, see if it's enough time. And hopefully by the time we finish up this quest, we can get the merchant and then go to the tavern, which we should find Adam at, which will be perfect timing. Nope, still not. We're just waiting, right? I'm pretty sure we are. I don't want to wait too long in case we miss it or something. That wouldn't be good. 3 hours surely will be enough, though, to do this. No, but the quest does just say to wait, right? Talk to the people who are interested in the job. Wait until Alex sends all the people to the rat house courtyard. Yeah, which is like here. So I guess we'll wait till 7, but I don't want to go much later because that's when it gets dark and we have to have a torch out and stuff. So I mean, it's 6 now, so maybe that's long enough. He's still waiting on people. During the day at the rat house. Oh, so it's not classed as day now. Do we have to wait an entire day? Probably have to wait until tomorrow now, as he's gathered everyone up. We'll wait until 7 anyway, and then we'll probably go up to the inn. But we can finish up both these quests quite nice. Or does he mean these guys?
God's sake. Are you here on account of the water carrier?
Yes, I am. My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask...
Fine. Ask away.
What did you do before this?
Oh, who's that person sprinting behind me?
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Scarlet's.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
I don't go to taverns.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him at all.
This guy seems a bit skittish, but maybe that makes him a good worker, right?
How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive. But I miss my father.
Okay.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? Nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
That's enough for now.
Take care.
Yeah, Vincent seems like a good enough dude.
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles?
But Alex has already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here.
Why not?
Look, I already have more people than jobs.
But I really need...
So does everyone else around.
None of them has a husband on his deathbed.
He's dying.
He's badly wounded. So poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
Sorry to hear it.
I already owe the apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silver works, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the smelter.
Oh, Christ. Things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Rattay.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
Alright.
And you'll tell him to take...
Okay, cool. So we've dunked that. So yeah, we've got a nice water keeper
What
there.
are you doing?
Let's see what Stefan's
God
about.
save you, good night.
No, Stefan doesn't want to do it. That's fine, fair enough. So what other missions did we get? Because it did update it, right? Optional, those interested in working will be waiting. Talk to the people who are interested. So it's just basically, oh, so it's in the courtyard. Oh, okay. But only in the daytime? So yeah, it's in here. They'll come, I guess only in the daytime. Okay, well, cool. I'm going to wrap the episode up here. Next episode, we'll finish off this quest. We'll talk to Adam, and we will maybe go to get some other people. We also need to go grab livestock. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I'll be reading all the comments, so if you have any advice for me on how to get the best people, or where I can get them, or what quests I need to do, let me know, and I'll be sure to do that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.